I'm going to show you a copy of the text messages between you and Mr. Perez. See if you recognize it.
They're on that flash right up when I pull them up. They might be the same one.
They are. We'll just use your number.
Sure.
Mr. English, can you see what's in front of you? On your screen, can you see this exhibit? And I'm going to name it in a second. Do you see it on your video, on your monitor?
Yes.
I'm showing you what's been marked as States Exhibit 118. By agreement, we're going to call it that. Take a look at it, see if you recognize it. Mr. English, do you recognize States Exhibit 118 as a text thread between you and Diego Perez?
Yes.
Your Honor, I would tender to evidence States Exhibit 118.
No objection.
See if you can clarify something for me. Who contacted who first there?
I just didn't have the court have a question for me before I
You
answered.
said you had a question, I was admitting the document.
Okay.
It's in, so you can go.
Okay. To give you some direction, Mr. English, your responses are in green
Yes.
and Mr. Perez's are in blue.
Okay.
Okay. So he reaches out to you first.
He did reach out to me first.
I'm asking you.
No, I don't remember. I'm asking you by the phone records who contacted who first.
Well, the first contact is on November 19th, 2019 at 6:28:12. And that might not be an accurate time, but it's what's depicted in this exhibit. Okay?
So who contacted who first?
That's Mr. Perez texting you. So
So he contacted me first.
that's what it appears to be from the exhibit.
That's what I thought, but I wanted you to clarify that if you didn't mind.
And you have him in your phone as Diego Satilla Shores.
I don't know if I put the last name in there or not, but I probably have him there in Diego.
We'll look at the exhibit.
Oh, Diego Satilla Shores, yes. I thought you were saying his last name, yes.
No, his last name's not Satilla Shores.
Well, I didn't understand it clearly what you said.
I understand. That's how you have him in your phone?
Yes,
Okay. And that's his phone number next to it,
as far as I know, yes.
and he's texting you. And it says, goodness, if you catch someone on your cameras, let me know right away. I can respond in mere seconds. Right?
Yes.
Now, he's responding to something when he texts this to you. Does it not appear that way to you?
Repeat that, please.
He's responding. He says goodness. But what's he saying goodness about?
I don't know. That's what I didn't understand when it started out with goodness. I didn't understand that.
Do you recall sending video clips of these intruders to Mr. Perez?
That could have been it, yes.
And that could be his response to your
Yes,
sending
that
him
makes
video?
sense, yes.
Okay. All right. And he says if you catch someone on your cameras, call him, because he can get there like that.
Yes,
He only lives a couple houses down,
yes.
right? Is it 2 houses or 3 houses down?
There's one house between my house and yours.
So it's Kenny Wade and then Diego Perez.
Right,
So he can get there quicker than Officer Rash or Officer Powers.
yes,
And getting there quickly is important to you, right?
yes,
Because 3 times now, twice one guy and once this white couple have come on your property and the police have responded quickly, but not quickly enough to catch them.
yes,
Perez is offering you another alternative, right?
yes,
He's offering you your door and a half, house and a half, house away neighbor to come respond.
yes.
Okay. And he says, it's totally up to you. Our yards connect in the back. I can go either way, through the front or back, with your permission. Thank you for texting me, which indicates to you, does it not, that you sent him something?
Repeat that, please.
He says, thank you for texting me, right?
Yes,
Doesn't that indicate to you sent him
apparently I sent him a clip, yeah.
clips? Okay. And he said he offers to put up another camera that faces that way so he can catch whoever is intruding on your property.
Right,
Okay. And you say, hey, this is Larry English next to Mr. Wade, wondering if you've ever seen any of these people. Thanks. Apparently, again, you sent him clips of people.
yes,
Okay. And then you say to him, you have my permission. Thanks again. Right?
that's what it says on the text, yes.
You're giving him permission to come on your property if you ever need help.
Yes,
Okay. He says, I don't recognize them. I can't say I've ever seen them in the neighborhood before. I've had tools stolen right out of my truck. I'll keep an eye out and make the rounds in the evening before I go to bed.
yes,
And you received that message, and you were aware that Diego Perez was offering to essentially be a neighborhood watch for your property.
yes,
And if he saw something, he offers to pen the guy up until the police could arrive.
don't know if that would been the way it would have happened.
Well, he says, and you say thank you very much. He says, yes, sir, thank you for sharing the information. Is there a usual time they're around, or is it at different random times? I have night vision goggles, and if they come around at a certain time, I may be able to intercept them or pen them up for the police. I can't stand thieves or people who disrespect property.
Yes, I think I remember reading that.
And then you tell him what times they come, twice around 10 o'clock, once around 6 o'clock. And he says, good to know.
Yes,
And you say, okay.
yes, but I didn't ask him to pin them
No, you didn't, but he offered and you were fine with
up.
that.
I just want to clarify, I don't ask him to do that.
But you were fine with that.
Yes,
Did you tell him not
yes,
to?
yes, yes. I
Right?
said, thanks, I said, fine, you have permission, yes.
Of course, because you're an hour and a half away, 2 hours away, and he's right there. Why wouldn't you accept that offer, right?
Right?
I mean, it's the neighborly thing that he's offering. He's trying to look out for you, and you're grateful for it.
Yes,
He's being a nice guy.
yes,
Nothing wrong. You don't really know Diego,
never made,
never met him, but he was nice enough to reach out, and you reached back, you sent him clips, and he was going to do what he could to protect your property.
yes,
And that sounds like a good deal.
good neighbor,
Okay? He's not law enforcement, right?
not that I
As
know
far
of.
as he's not even ex-law enforcement, as far as you know. He works in the VA, right?
Not that I know of.
Does he work? Did you understand him to work at the VA?
Diego,
Yes.
I don't agree.
Okay. And so Diego kind of became your contact to the neighborhood. Other than the police, he was the person you were most in touch with when you had intruders on your property.
I either called Officer Rash or the other officer.
Officer Powers.
Yes.
Was that, so either Officer Rash, Officer Powers, or Diego Perez?
Yes,
Okay. And in fact, sometimes you even called Diego when you didn't even call the police.
possibly, I don't remember.
Okay, well, we'll refresh your memory in just 1 second. So up to this point, we're talking about mid-November. You've had a black male on October 25th, the same black male on November 18th, and you had a white couple on the 17th of November, right? According to these,
According to the dates you said, yes.
all these things, okay.